Welcome to The Explainer. Look, if you're tuning in today hoping for a gentle pat on the back or maybe a comforting list of reasons why things just haven't gone your way, you are absolutely in the wrong place, okay? Let's just dive right into this. What we're breaking down today is a stark, unapologetic wake-up call about taking extreme ownership of your life. We're looking at a pretty powerful philosophy here, one that literally strips away every single excuse and leaves you with one simple, undeniable truth. Your success and your failure are entirely in your own hands.
You might want to hit the pause button on your hopes for a rescue right now, because this is the absolute core truth of our source material today. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to help you out. Nobody is coming to hand you some magical cheat code, and nobody is going to show you a secret shortcut. When it comes to those gritty you versus you obligations in life, there are absolutely no saviors. It is entirely up to you to figure it out.
I mean, think about it. If you don't make it, it's on you. But hey, the good stuff in your life, that's on you too. If you want to lose weight, it is your job to do the work. If you want to pay off a mountain of bills, that's your job. If you want to completely, radically change where you're at in life right now, it is on you to change it. Every single thing rises and falls on your shoulders. Section 1. No one is coming. Waiting around for a helping hand is just a guaranteed path to failure. You know, we build all sorts of cozy safety nets for ourselves. We say things like, oh, I can't because I just had bad luck. Or we blame our parents, our country, our gender, or our income level. But here's the reality check. The second you decide to use any of those as an excuse, the game is over. It doesn't actually matter what anyone else thinks. The moment you use these as a crutch, you've completely taken your hands off the steering wheel. You have got to stop giving yourself that parachute. You literally have to become the hero of your own movie, starting right now. The source material draws on the wisdom of history's greatest minds for this, like the Stoics and the Buddhists who firmly believe that no one saves us but ourselves. Honestly, I love how the philosopher Epictetus bluntly put it, you have to blow your own nose. You must get active in your own rescue. Put your hands firmly back on that wheel and just accept the fact that it's on you.
Section 2. Accept extreme ownership.
So, what does this actually look like? It's about adopting a mindset of total, uncompromising responsibility for your current circumstances and your future destination. I mean, look at the 99%. The 99% just wait around. They consume massive amounts of distractions, binging Netflix, scrolling social media for hours, putting all this energy into things that do absolutely nothing to feed their purpose. But the 1%, they are unapologetically obsessed with the process. They don't just sit around waiting for luck to strike. As the source material describes, luck is kind of like a bus. Another one is always coming, sure. But the 1% make damn sure they actually have the fare to get on when it arrives. They put themselves in a position to deserve their success.
Section 3. Master your daily routine.
But how do you actually execute this mindset? Because let's be real, a mindset is kind of useless without practical execution. When you study the most successful people out there, you'll find they are absolutely obsessed with their routine. Notice the sheer danger of having gaps in your day. Let's look at the saboteur. They might wake up with great intentions at 6 a.m., but by 8:30, they're playing video games or watching TV. Why? Because their schedule had gaps in it, and those gaps gave distractions, or as the source bluntly calls it, the devil, room to creep in. The conqueror, on the other hand, avoids this whole self-sabotaging loop, because every single minute of their time is accounted for. Their secret weapon isn't raw intelligence, it's entirely in their routine. And ultimately, structuring your day, yeah, it's on you.
If you actually want to build this bulletproof routine, here are the core actionable steps pulled straight from the source. First up, you do not go to war without a plan. Write it down before the day even starts. Second, pick a wake-up time, whether that's 3 a.m. or 5 a.m., and relentlessly stick to it. No snooze button. Third, you've got to become so dedicated that you eliminate all distractions. Literally disappear for 30 days if you have to. And finally, you must fundamentally understand the difference between having discipline on occasion and actually being disciplined. Being disciplined means you show up at 1,000%, completely regardless of how you happen to feel that day.
Section 4. Stop dreaming, start doing. Okay, this is where we transition into the sheer, absolute urgency of taking immediate action. Look, a dream without the work behind it isn't just passive, it literally becomes a master that controls you. You only become the master of the dream when you replace that fuzzy fantasy with a grueling laundry list of tasks.
So many people just sit back and dream about being a sports figure or an astronaut or a Navy SEAL. But that's just a dream. Saying, I am going to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months and then actually doing it, that is how you master the dream, by doing the highly specific, incredibly hard work it requires.
I want you to really notice this single, massive number, 20. The source reveals this shocking statistic that you can learn almost any skill decently well with just 20 hours of focused, dedicated effort. That's it. From knowing absolutely nothing to having a really solid understanding takes just 20 hours. But there is a massive catch.
And the catch is that most people will take years just to start that very first hour. The real secret here is to completely eliminate the time delay between having an idea and actually beginning it. The source shares this incredibly powerful anecdote. It took them 4 years of procrastinating, making excuses, and self-sabotaging to delay building a simple website. But when they finally sat down on a random Sunday morning and started pulling the thread, it only took 4 hours of actual work to learn it and build the whole thing. 4 years to delay, 4 hours to execute. Just start.
Section 5. Rewrite your inner narrative.
Now, the reason we delay and procrastinate like that is almost always due to an internal battle. Your identity is what drives your behavior. We all tell ourselves these toxic, self-limiting stories, right? Things like, oh, I'm just not a tech person. Or, I'm 41, my career is basically over. Or maybe, I'm just a scared, undereducated kid from Tacoma whose family has never accomplished anything. The source warns us, and this is absolutely crucial, that the narrative you tell yourself is everything. If you repeat these stories enough, they won't just be passing thoughts. They will literally become your permanent, inescapable reality. So, how do we fix it? Well, you switch your narrative to becoming the learner. This is an identity built on the foundational belief that you can simply outread, outwork, and outlearn anyone. When you finally realize that the people doing what you want to do aren't inherently more intelligent than you, they just sat down and learned it, you completely remove all limitations on your potential. It really doesn't matter where you start, it only matters where your mind is going. But changing that story? Yeah, it's on you. Which brings us to the ultimate nightmare. We have got to confront the terrifying cost of inaction. And honestly, this is a deeply sobering thought. The true nightmare is reaching our 60s, 70s, 80s, or even our deathbed and just sitting around talking about our shoulds. You know, I should have invested in this. I should have made that relationship work. I should have at least tried. Arriving at the very end of your life filled with regrets just because you were waiting for the perfect conditions to start, that is the absolute worst case scenario that we must all avoid. But listen, you have the power to avoid that nightmare. Because the reality is, you are literally one decision away from changing your entire life. You don't need to look 1,000 cars ahead down the road. You just need to look at the very next step in front of you and boldly take it. Stop talking about it, stop thinking about it, stop telling everyone what you are going to do. Just show up without all the drama and do the thing. Remember, it's on you. I want to leave you with this haunting question to really reflect on today. Do you want to be on your deathbed knowing that you could have, but you just didn't? Because right now, in this moment, you have the choice. You can curl up into a corner, or you can get active in your own rescue. The life you want, the legacy you seek, it's all on you. Now go get started.